American Language Course, Book 29, Tape 3B. Hello. Open your Language Laboratory Activities booklet to Tape 3B. Look at Figure 1. Listen to the underlined words in the dialogue, then repeat them.
Distinct, distinct, distinguish, distinguish, defy, defy, take out on, take out on, potential, potential, encourage, encourage, exhibit, exhibit.
Listen to this dialogue about someone going to leadership school. Don't repeat.
Hi, Brad. I'm glad I ran into you. I'm leaving for military leadership training next week. You attended that course last year, didn't you?
I sure did. Do you have any questions you'd like to ask me before you leave?
I've been looking over the material, and I have lots of questions. Do you really think a leader has to have distinct leadership traits?
Certainly. You should be able to distinguish a competent leader from an incompetent one by how he applies his leadership qualities.
What traits should a competent leader avoid displaying?
He should never defy the authority of a superior officer.
Anything else?
He should never take his anger out on his men, even if they are not living up to their potential. He should work hard with them and encourage them to exhibit the qualities of well-trained soldiers.
Thanks, Brad. That answers a lot of my questions. I'll see you when I get back.
I'm glad I could help you, Dan. Good luck.
Now look at the dialogue and answer some questions. Use the underlined words in your answers.
Does a leader have to have clear leadership traits? Repeat. Yes, he has to have distinct leadership traits. How can you distinguish a competent leader from an incompetent one? Repeat. You can distinguish a competent leader by how he applies his leadership qualities. What should a leader never do? Repeat. A leader should never defy the authority of a superior officer. If you make others suffer by expressing your anger at them, what are you doing? Repeat. You are taking it out on them. When a person is able to accomplish all that is possible for him to accomplish, what is he doing? Repeat. He is living up to his potential. When a leader motivates his men and gives them confidence and hope, what is he doing? Repeat. He is encouraging his men. A leader wants his men to display the qualities of well-trained soldiers. What does he want them to do? Repeat. He wants them to exhibit the qualities of well-trained soldiers.
Look at Figure 2. Listen to the underlined words and repeat them.
Admired. Admired. Take action. Take action. Morale. Morale. Outfit. Outfit. Take charge of. Take charge of. Outfitted. Outfitted.
Now listen to the rest of the dialogue about leadership. Don't repeat.
Hi, Dan. When did you return from military leadership training?
Oh, hello, Brad. My plane arrived this morning at 0700.
Did you enjoy the course?
It was terrific. I really admired the instructor. He explained clearly what I have to know about myself, human nature, my job, and the people I work with.
You sound like you're ready to take action. What else did you learn?
I have to train my soldiers to be competent as individuals and as a team. Competence builds confidence. Confidence encourages high morale, courage, and the will to fight.
Weren't you just put in charge of a new combat outfit?
Yes, and I'll take charge of them at the end of this month.
How long do you think it'll take to get your new outfit ready for combat duty?
I'll have them for about 6 months. They'll be outfitted with the newest and best equipment.
I know you'll do a great job with them.
Thanks a lot. See you later, Brad.
Now look at the dialogue and answer some questions. Use the underlined words in your answers.
Did Dan respect his instructor? Repeat. Yes, he really admired the instructor. When Dan is ready to take action, what will he do? Repeat. He will begin action. What does confidence encourage? Repeat. Confidence encourages high morale, courage, and the will to fight. What has Dan just been put in charge of? Repeat. He's been put in charge of a new combat outfit. When will he take control of them? Repeat. He'll take charge of them at the end of this month. What will his men be supplied with? Repeat. They'll be outfitted with the newest and best equipment.
Now look at Figure 3. Self is a prefix which has the meaning of, by, in, to, or with oneself or itself. Listen to a statement with a word using the prefix self. Then select the answer that best completes the sentence. Number 1.
Soldiers value the character trait of self-discipline.
Number 2.
A leader with self-respect influences his soldiers by setting a good example.
Number 3.
He is the self-appointed leader of the group.
Number 4.
The men attended classes in self-defense.
Now check your answers.
Number 1 is B. Self-discipline is the ability to control one's actions. Number 2 is C. A leader with self-respect has a good opinion of himself and thus influences others by setting a good example. Number 3 is A. A self-appointed leader is someone who chooses himself to be the leader of the group. Number 4 is C. In classes in self-defense, people learn how to defend themselves.
Look at Figure 4. Listen to each statement with direct speech. Then complete each sentence by changing the direct speech to indirect speech. Remember to change the verb in direct speech to a past form in indirect speech. There may also be other changes, such as in pronouns and possessive adjectives. Look at the example. Listen.
Bill said, "I'll help you with your homework." The indirect speech statement is, Bill said that he would help me with my homework.
Now listen to each direct speech statement and complete each sentence by changing the direct speech to indirect speech. Then repeat the sentence. Number 1.
Tom said, "I'm leaving work early today." Repeat. Tom said that he was leaving work early today.
Number 2.
Mary said, "I have to cancel my classes this year." Repeat. Mary said that she had to cancel her classes this year.
Number 3.
Henry said, "We bought a new house on Saturday." Repeat. Henry said that they had bought a new house on Saturday.
Number 4.
Linda said, "I want to borrow your suitcase." Repeat. Linda said that she wanted to borrow my suitcase.
Number 5.
Bob said, "I may get to work late tomorrow." Repeat. Bob said that he might get to work late tomorrow.
Look at Figure 5. Listen to each yes or no question. Then complete the sentence by changing the direct speech question to indirect speech. Remember to change the verb in direct speech to a past form in indirect speech. There may also be other changes, such as in pronouns and possessive adjectives. Look at the example. Listen.
Bill asked, "Will you lend me your algebra book?" The indirect speech statement is, Bill asked me if I would lend him my algebra book.
Now listen to each direct speech question and complete each sentence by changing the direct speech to indirect speech. Then repeat the sentence. Number 1.
Carl asked, "Do you enjoy eating in restaurants?" Repeat. Carl asked me if I enjoyed eating in restaurants.
Number 2.
Bob asked, "Can you fix my automobile?" Repeat. Bob asked me if I could fix his automobile.
Number 3.
Gloria asked, "Do I have to wear my uniform?" Repeat. Gloria wanted to know if she had to wear her uniform.
Number 4.
The clerk asked, "Are you the next customer?" Repeat. The clerk wanted to know if I was the next customer.
Number 5.
The visitor asked me, "Can I catch the bus at the corner?" Repeat. The visitor asked me if he could catch the bus at the corner.
Let's go to Figure 6. Listen to each question word question. Then complete the sentence by changing the direct speech question to indirect speech. Remember to change the verb in direct speech to a past form in indirect speech. There may also be other changes, such as in pronouns and possessive adjectives. Look at the example. Listen.
Mary asked, "Where are you going?" The indirect speech statement is, Mary asked me where I was going.
Now listen to each direct speech question and complete each sentence by changing the direct speech to indirect speech. Then repeat the sentence. Number 1.
The instructor asked, "Who wants the information for the course?" Repeat. The instructor asked, "Who wanted the information for this course?"
Number 2.
The tour guide asked, "Where did they travel last summer?" Repeat. The tour guide asked where they had traveled last summer.
Number 3.
My neighbor asked me, "When will you be able to see our new baby?" Repeat. My neighbor asked me when I'd be able to see their new baby.
Number 4.
The woman asked the young girl, "Which cab can I take to the airport?" Repeat. The woman asked the young girl which cab she could take to the airport.
Number 5.
The supervisor asked, "How is Bob going to lift that heavy box?" Repeat. The supervisor asked how Bob was going to lift that heavy box.
Now look at Figure 7. Listen to a dialogue. Then answer some questions by reporting what was said in the dialogue. Listen.
Susan, have you decided where you want to attend college?
I haven't decided yet. My parents are encouraging me to go to one of the local colleges. How about you?
I'd like to go away to college. I want to take charge of my life and not depend on my parents.
The prime reason I'm thinking of attending college here is money. Neither my parents nor I can afford sending me off to college.
Have you thought about applying for financial aid?
I'm looking into that. Anyway, I just want to get a good education no matter where I go to school.
Now listen to some sentences from the dialogue and then answer some questions about what that person said. Then repeat the answers. Number 1.
Susan, have you decided where you want to attend college?
What did Bill ask Susan? Repeat. Bill asked Susan if she had decided where she wanted to go to college. Number 2.
I haven't decided yet.
What did Susan say? Repeat. Susan said she hadn't decided yet. Number 3.
I want to take charge of my life and not depend on my parents.
What did Bill say about his life? Repeat. He said he wanted to take charge of his life and not depend on his parents. Number 4.
Neither my parents nor I can afford sending me off to college.
What did Susan say about going off to college? Repeat. She said that neither her parents nor she could afford sending her off to college. Number 5.
I'm looking into that.
What did Susan say about applying for financial aid? Repeat. She said she was looking into that. This is the end of Tape 3B, Book 29.